Hi Aries, welcome to your June 2018 read. This is going to be good for you if you're Sun, Moon, Rising. If the message doesn't resonate, check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, or your Venus, or whatever signs or you hold dear. I've already pulled your spread, and I want to start off by saying this is a really big month for you guys. I feel like you're going through a lot of transformations. Out of the 10 cards I've pulled, 5 are major arcana. We've got the Fool, the World, the Chariot, the Devil, and the Emperor. And but I really get the sense that there's a lot of like onward movement. I really feel like it's mostly in the arena of work, but it can be in love too. But this feels more like work to me for the most part. And just like overall well-being. So at the bottom of the deck, starting out, we've got the Two of Wands. So Two of Wands is that point where we're looking out into the world around us and we're making a decision about something, right? So this month, I really feel like you guys are being very decisive and really taking you into account when making decisions. Like, instead of looking out for everybody else, like, this is a month where you're really like, let me see what I'm working with for me, what's been working. I need to decide, I need to move, right? Because it is a wand, so there is action there. So it's like, you guys are ready to just, it's like you're planning it out, you're ready to make the moves and go, right? Starting us off, we've got the World, which is really nice energy. So this talks about basically old cycles coming to an end successfully and new ones beginning, right? And just really unlimited wonder. Like, all things are pretty much possible with the World card, with that energy around you. And I think it's all happening too because with the Eight of Pentacles crossing it, it's like all the work that you guys have been putting in up until this point, and it's been really hard for you guys with a lot of things. Aries has been going through it, struggling back and forth, whether it was relationships or work stuff. But it's like right now, the time is now, and all the work that you've been putting in, like it's going to you're about to reap what you sow, right? It's like you've been doing all this great work and like working hard, and it's almost like I feel like some of you even don't feel like people can see that in you. You know what I mean? It's like you're working so hard. You've been doing so much, and it just feels like for the past couple months you guys have been feeling like you almost didn't feel appreciated for it. But it's like now with this World card energy, everything is coming together. So all the work that you've put together is coming, and you're gonna get success from it. And I think more than you even think, right? Because the crowning your reading, you've got the Ace of Cups. So like last month, I felt like you guys were having a love offer coming in. Excuse me. And this could still be the same thing, that energy coming off of it. But this really feels like something, you guys are being offered something that you love. Like, it's finally like the opportunity of something that you've been wanting to do. And I really do feel like it's that work thing because it's sitting over this Eight of Pentacles. I feel like finally, like, the opportunity that you've been looking for, waiting for, trying to manifest, it's like it's all coming together, right? And I feel like you're getting offers more than you even expect, right? Because the cup is overflowing. So it's like, I feel like whether it be love or work, you guys are just really like out of nowhere getting these gifts of opportunity to you. And it's a really good feeling because it's like, I really feel like this is what you've been wanting, what you've been working so hard for to begin with, right? And then we've got the Fool. It's like you guys are off on this new journey. It's like you feel like time is restarting, right? You've got these new opportunities. You're ready, and you're in a place where you feel like you can take some risks, right? Because you've already gone through the hard times, right? Because in the past, we've got the Five of Cups. So you're coming out of this. You're coming out of, it's like you gave yourself the time to cry over the things that have bothered you, and have that moment with you and yourself, and forgive yourself for the things that you've gone through and put yourself through and people have put you through. But like, this is past energy. It's like you guys are coming out of this which is really, really good, and moving forward on this new journey, right? And you're doing it on your own. So it's like, even if you are coupled up, even if you do have a lover, it feels like whatever this thing is that's new for you, um, you may still have the support of your partner or whatever, but it's like, this is really about you, for you. This is your journey, right? You're doing it on your own, right? You're taking that risk. And for those of you who are partnered up, maybe it's with the help and the love around you that you feel like you are able to do that, right? So then going into the future, we've got the Chariot. This is like moving forward. This is success. This is balance too, right? It's the yin and the yang with the sphinxes, right? The black and the white. And you need that balance. You need that duality to move forward. You need that. If one of them break down, the whole Chariot's going to break down. Like, nothing's going to happen, right? So it's like, you guys are finding your flow. You're finding your balance. You're successfully moving forward, right? Yeah, that's really good. That with the Fool, that's really good. That's a really good start. And the World. They're all right next to each other. That's really good energy. And I'm going to go back and clarify all these majors too. So, hopes and fears. The Emperor, which is interesting. This is your energy. This is the Aries, right? But this is the HNIC card, right? This person is in charge. This person is the authority. What this person says goes, and that's it. It don't go past that. Like, this is the person, right? And I feel like you guys are excited to be able to come into come into this space where, you're getting these opportunities and going to be able to have more control over, your life, basically. But it's also scary, because that does mean more responsibility. And there is, with this Fool card next to it, there is that risk of the unknown ahead, right? But you guys are really taking it on. As far as the fear, though, goes, I also want to point out, because above it in your surroundings, you've got the Devil card. So the Devil card, it can be a Capricorn energy, right? But the Devil card talks about power struggles. It talks about what has power over you. If you see, and you're looking at the way I'm looking at it, the Devil kind of has his hand up, almost like he's hypnotizing, and it looks like he's looking down at not only the couple, but the Emperor, right? So just being really aware of the people around you, okay? If you've got people in your life that are manipulating you one way or another, lying to you, gaslighting you, any of that, just be aware. Also, with this Devil over the Emperor, I almost get the feeling like, with these new opportunities that you guys are getting to, you don't want to become that bad boss, right? Because the Emperor can also be someone who's just like really uncompromising, like just too much, like like you're not even cool to work for, right? Type of person. And I think with these new responsibilities and these new opportunities coming up, there is a slight fear that you don't want to, in your effort, take charge and, really run your business or whatever, your relationship. You don't want to become that person who the other person feels is always like nitpicking and shit, because who wants to do that? But be mindful that this Devil energy is around you. And again, it can just talk about confusion. It can talk about deceit. It can talk about lies. But really, it's about what things have power over you. What things have control over you, whether they be vices like smoking, drinking, whatever. If they're, you know, people in your life, it's just just be aware. But you still, even with that, you have the Fool in that Chariot, but the Devil is right there in front of the Chariot, almost like, don't freak if you feel like in moving forward you're coming across these stupid little roadblocks. Just be aware, you know what I mean, kind of thing. I still think you'll be fine. You've got great energy around it, but just really, really being aware of yourself and how you're dealing with others, and also how others are dealing with you, and also just maybe trying to cut down on things that you know have a little bit more hold on you than they need to. Okay. Um, Above that, in the where you guys, your mindset. So we've got the Page of Pentacles, which is great energy. This is like that new, like that message of new beginnings coming forward, right? New beginnings and things that are going to bring abundance, because that's what Pentacles are all about. So again, I am feeling like this is a lot of having to do with work, but this can just be anything tangible, anything material, anything that you can even put a label on. This can be someone coming in and throwing you these opportunities and kind of presenting things to you for you to kind of chew on, see what you want to do with. This can be money coming in. But the thing is, right now, it's like you guys have your eyes on the prize. This is where you guys are mentally at this point, which is really good, because no matter what that pentacle is, which I don't know what it's bringing you, everyone's situation is different. It's something that is going to be stable, reliable, and bring you abundance in one way or another, right? Then to close out, we've got the Queen of Swords, which is air energy. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But really, it's just an energy of this woman takes control. She does not accept less than she deserves, right? So she's not going to accept lies. She's not going to accept people slacking off. She's not going to accept bullshit of any kind. She's just not. That's just not her thing. Because she's been through it all. She's seen it all. And you're not going to play her, because what do you think you're doing, right? But also, this woman is very, she's very clear. She brings clarity to the situation. She brings her truth to the situation, right? So I think you guys are really going to be standing your ground. That's going to be really helping you guys in moving forward in this new thing. And this is a really good reading so far. So I do want to go and clarify some of these, definitely the majors. So let's start with the World. With the World, Seven of Swords. So I just get the feeling that, like I said, I think based on what you guys have been going through, or what you went through with the past with the Five of Cups, it's like you were feeling a bit defeated, like, oh my God, I've been working so hard and no one sees it, and like I'm just trying to move forward, and like, when is it going to be my time? When are things going to click? And you had those Seven of Sword thoughts, but even through that, you guys kept working and continuing on, right? And so it's like you can put these away. It's like you felt like people were trying to avoid you with that Seven of Swords, right? Because in the classic depiction of those cards, Seven of Swords is that man sneaking away, right? He's trying to avoid something or be sneaky, and it's like, you felt like people were just looking over you and avoiding you and not recognizing you, but actually it's quite the opposite. And now you're seeing, you're beginning to see the fruits of your labor. Okay, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Eight of Wands. So yeah, these offers are coming in, and they're coming in quick. You guys may even be traveling, but definitely a lot of communication with different people, different things. Like, you're making a lot of connections right now. Okay, that's cute. Okay, I do want to see what this Five of Cups was about. Ace of Wands. Yeah, so when you guys were in this Five of Cups energy feeling bad, it's like almost like it's like you guys had a moment of clarity and a click where it's just like, you know what, I got to keep moving, right? And so that's what's got everything rolling with this World card and your Eight of Pentacles and your Chariot and your Fool. Like, it's like you guys were just finally like, I'm not going to take this anymore. And you guys used your own fire energy and your passion, and you're just like, I got to keep moving. I got to keep moving forward. And it's like you had help from the universe with that, right? You had help. So let's see. Well, you guys have the Devil. Yeah, so you guys are going on this new devil. On this new devil. Isn't that interesting? You guys have two devils. Okay. So you guys are going on this new journey. And I really think with this journey, it's going to require that you guys drop something. It's like this new level of success that you guys are climbing to unfortunately, you just can't take everybody. Okay? So, with the devil twice showing up in this read, you know, and especially the devil that was paired with the fool with Courtney Love right here, it's like, understand that you're going to have to sacrifice something, whether it's just bad habits of, you know, how you can make yourself feel stuck with your thoughts, or like, you know, too many things that you're doing all at once, or um, people in your life that you know just aren't really at the end of the day here for you, or, you know, like I said, it could be vices, excessive drinking, smoking, whatever. It something something's you're gonna have to give up something, but it's gonna be all good, and it's gonna be so worth it. And I don't even think that you guys, like, you're gonna struggle at first, but I think you guys will see the payoff faster than you think if you free yourself of something. Chariot, we've got the 5 of Wands. So understand that whenever you're on the right path, there's always some type of resistance that will try to meet you to stop you, right? It's like in video games, you know you're going where you need to go in the video game whenever all the bad guys start popping at you, because then they're trying to stop you from your path, right? But it's like if you're going the wrong way, you don't see anybody for however long in the video games, right? It's the same thing. So, and then because it's a sandwich between this and this devil energy, like I said before, just be very aware of the people around you. I'm not saying you need to act on anything, but just be a little bit more cautious and just stay woke. You know what I mean? It's just be aware, because you know you may run into some competition or some chaos, or some people might try to bring drama into your life. I feel like it's more of an external energy than an internal energy. If it's internal energy, it's like you playing games with yourself, which you shouldn't be doing that either. So whichever way that resonates, you know, keep that in mind. With the Emperor, we've got the Fool. Yeah, so I do think that, like I said, some of you, this Emperor energy of being in your hopes and fears section is basically about being excited for these new opportunities that are coming up, but also, you know, being a little like, oh my God, this is a lot, because it's a lot. It's new things, right? You're going on a whole new journey. It could be something that you're getting to that's completely different from anything you ever thought you would, but somehow you found, you know, your love for it and your little groove in it. I don't know. So the Devil. With the Devil, the 8 of Cups. Wow. Yeah. So 8 of Cups. So you need to drop something, right? You need to walk away from something. You need to walk away from someone. You need to walk away from some situation. Okay. 8 of Cups in the original cards, it's that man walking away, right? Walking away from what's been familiar to him, right? And walking into the unknown, taking that risk, going on that journey, really playing out that fool. You guys are going to have to walk away from something, someone. And let's do the Queen of Swords. Death. Yeah. So you guys bringing clarity into your life is going to basically shift things, you know. You guys are going to go through a transformation, and it may not be easy, because death usually is not easy transformation. I'm not going to lie and be like, yeah, end of a cycle, beginning of a new one. Yeah, but it's hard, because in that you've had to drop things, right? In that you've had to drop things. And then look at the bottom of the deck now, we've got the Temperance card. So this month may feel a little heavy, but it's really heavy in the best way. You've got so much coming to you, but there are some things you just have to be cautious for, and just, you know, be mindful of. If you're having a bad day, allow yourself to have a bad day. Death card energy is not it's not easy. So if you need those moments to take out for yourself, do that. That's fine. But don't get so caught up in it, okay? Because you still have to move forward. And you've got all this energy that's there to help you move forward. So if you don't take advantage of it, then I don't know. But you guys have a lot of really good things coming to you, a lot of great offers and new beginnings. So I think you actually have a lot to be excited about. Because especially in the work section, where I feel like a lot of you Aries have kind of been like having resistance and troubles with that, I feel like things like the ball is really about to roll. Okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. If you'd like a private one, go ahead and email me, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.